Hi, so in this video I'm going to show you how to design your KeepBook in Canva. So by now you should have spoken to your loved one, got all those fabulous memories and lessons and popped them in your workbook in the Word document. And now I'm going to show you how to turn that Word document into this beautifully designed KeepBook. So there are two different templates. So there's the printed template, which is the square one, and a digital template as well. So if you want both a printed and a digital KeepBook, you'll need to create two different books in Canva. So you can't, create a digital version and then get it printed. It won't work. So if you want both, I'll show you how to customize both. So we are going to use Canva to design it. So if you haven't signed up for a Canva account, please do so. Just sign up to the free version. So it might try and upsell you to a free trial of premium, and you can. It's fine, but you don't need it for this template. So the way I've tried to design it is super simple. You don't need to use many of Canva's features. It's really designed to kind of copy and paste and put it into this KeepBook as easily as possible. And I'm going to show you a few troubleshooting things, because these things do go wrong. So I'm going to guide you through how to do this. So here we're going to go to, this is the page that you would have got through the confirmation email. So this has kind of everything you need to know to create your KeepBook. Here are the links to the templates. So you might have already downloaded your workbook from here. So as I said, there's a digital and there's a print version of the Canva template. We're going to go into the print one so I can show you. Okay, so you'll be taken to this page to say a template's being shared with you. And yes, I want to use template for new design. Edit the design, so it wants me to log in. I'm going to continue with Google and choose my account. Okay, so here's the template. I'll move this over here. Actually don't need this for now, so I'm going to hide that. So this is Canva. If you haven't used it before, it's actually quite easy to use. There's a lot of features, but for this template you actually don't need a lot of those features, so don't get too worried about all these things over here on the side, text, brand, all that stuff. The only one you're going to need is uploads if you put photos in, and I'll show you how to do that a bit later. But for now, all we need is this actual template and some of these features up here. So first thing we're going to do is give your file a name. So at the moment this is called copy of template KeepBook. So I'm going to call it Mum's KeepBook. Okay, and then just click out of it and it'll save. And you can see this little cloud thing, all changes saved. You don't need to go file, save, anything like that, just does it automatically for you, which is fantastic. So if for some reason you lose, or you have to go away to help the kids or whatever, and you get distracted and you want to come back to this, I'll show you where to find it. So if you go to home, you're logged into Canva, you go to home, move this over, go to projects, and it should be the first one. So this is Mum's KeepBook. Okay, again, just going to minimize that. Okay, so this is the template. So as you can see, there's lots of different colors you can choose from. You could even choose your own color if you like. These are just, ones that I like. So there's a whole bunch of covers. There's also the dedication page, the chapter pages. So there's enough room for 10 chapters in here. I wouldn't think you would want to do many more than that. There's a divider page. There's the question and answer page. So the way I've designed it is very, very simple. So each page should just have one question, one answer, and then just repeat that on and on. If for some reason your answer is quite long, there is a page where it's just the answer, so it would be kind of like an overflow page. There's also a template for the quotes if you want to feature some lovely quotes here and there. And then there's photo layout pages. So these are just placeholders that you drag your photos into. You can choose a layout that suits you. You can have all just one page, one photo per page, or you could have this style, or you can mix it up. So I've just tried to give you as many options as possible without making it too overwhelming. So I'm going to take you through now how to customize your book. First, choose your color. Choose your color for the cover. So I'm going to choose this. What will I choose? I'm going to choose this purple. So I'm going to, instead of deleting all these, you could do that now, but I'll show you why. I'm just going to drag it to the end because I know that's the one I'm choosing, and I'm going to change this to, this is for mum. Oh, it's trying to upsell me. So you could make this whatever you like. So you can have it as, mum or dad, or, if you want their name, Sue, Mary, whatever you want. These bits you don't need to change. You could delete them if you don't want them there. That's just the way the design is. If for some reason you accidentally drag the text box and oh no, I've messed up the design, don't worry. So just like Word, it's got a back undo button, so you can do that, or you could duplicate the page again. So that's why I say keep these here just in case you need to duplicate the page again. So I'll show you how to do that. You just click on these three dots and click duplicate page, and it's also given you the little shortcut. You could do Control D like that. So it's given me a new cover. I could start again. If you don't want that anymore, you just go delete page, or you can hit delete on your keyboard. Okay, so I've got my cover. This is the personal note. So I'm going to go to my, this is my mum's workbook. This is the workbook that I did with mum. So I'm going to just move this, copy and paste, copy that. Oh, where is it? Here it is. Okay, and I'm just going to paste this in. So it's kept the text, the font, which is great, but it hasn't kept my paragraph spaces. So I'm just going to go and add them back in, so it's like a bit easier to read, really. This dotted line here, that is just showing you the margin. So that's just, so in case, again, if you accidentally move that, you can press back, or you can have a look at these dotted lines and just drag it in, and it just goes back into place. So when you print this, those lines, those little dotted lines won't show. It's just to line up your text box in case something goes wrong. Okay, the next one is your chapter names. So again, I'm going to go into my book, and I've put my chapters in here. So the first one is Growing Up. Click into chapter name, double click, or just highlight it and paste. Just keep doing that. I'm not going to do it for all of them. So since I've chosen this purple color, I probably want my font to match that. So I'll show you how to do that now. So if you click on text that you just put in. Here you can see the text color. Put that down. And this has all the document colors. So this is why I said to keep the covers in case you change your mind and you want to change the colors later. I'm going to match it to this purple because I want my cover and my chapter page to match. And Canva's great. It's got some handy little features. So it's saying, do you want to change all this green to purple throughout the whole document? And I'm going to say yes, change all, because it's very handy to have that. So now it's changed it all to purple. I only have 5 chapters in Mum's book, so I only need 1 chapter page. If you had more, you could use that, but I'm going to delete that. Okay, so I've got my cover, I've got the dedication page and my chapter page. Now I'm going to go for, so now we've got the chapter divider page. So again, you're going to need a few of these. So duplicate this and leave a version just so you can duplicate it later. So again, I want the color to match my cover. You could have it whatever color you want, but I like matching things. So click on the divider page, go to background color and click that, and actually I'm not going to change all for this. Will I? Yes, I will. Change all. Okay, so it's now created my divider page. I'm actually just going to drag this. If you want to reorder some pages, I'm going to just drag this there to keep it there as a little template in case I need to come back, and when I need to duplicate it, that will be handy. Okay, so chapter 1 is, what was it? Growing up, wasn't it? Here we go, growing up. I'm just going to copy and paste that in. Here we go. Now the question and answer page. So I'm going to need a lot of these for this chapter. So same as before, duplicate or Control D. So I'm just going to create, I'm going to do, 10 or so of these. And again, I'm going to just go back to one of them and just pop it up here before my book, so I have that as a, because I will need to duplicate it again in case I stuff things up. It's just an in case. Okay, and then you just go through and copy and paste. So first question, oops, paste, and then paste the answer, copy and paste the answer. Okay, so it has kept the text, Lieber Baskerville, and it's 14, it's the right size and everything, but it hasn't put in any paragraph spaces, so you could leave it like that, but it's a little bit tricky to read. So I'm just going to go through and add some paragraph spaces so you can just read it a bit easier. It doesn't really matter where you put them. It's just to make it easier to read. So you just kind of go through and do that, copy paste. Oh, I keep doing the wrong one. So you can see that question went on to 2 lines, and that should fit, and it won't push anything down. It won't mess up the format. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so it's done one funny thing. So it's added an extra space there. So all you need to do is pop your cursor there and just backspace. If you're having trouble seeing it, this little thing zooms in and zooms out. So yeah, that's also a handy thing to know. If you have a question that is super long, so I've got one here about pets, I know is quite long. Many pets growing up. So what I'm going to do is get one of the pages that is an extra flow on page. Again, that original one, I'm just going to drag up here to the front of my book so I have it in case I need to duplicate it again. And I'm going to drag this up to where it had about pets. Let me see. Any pets growing up. Okay, so I've got a question page and an overflow page because I'm pretty sure this is going to go over one page. So I'm going to grab it all because I don't know if it's going to go over a page, but let's see. And then I'm going to, okay, so it's gone over the page. We can't have it printed like that because it's just not going to work. So what I'm going to do is probably from here, just estimate where it's going to go over. Just cut that, cut like that, and then paste it into there. So again, I'm going to add some paragraph spaces. Oh, it's quite hard to read. So like that, and then in here, oops, and okay, so it's actually gone beyond, see that dotted line, so that will actually, it will still print, but technically it's out of the margin, so it look a little slightly different to this page. So you could leave it like that, that's fine. Or you could actually create another page, so make this go onto 3 pages. So what I would probably do is get this overflow page again, so here, duplicate it and drag it down here. Okay, so this is, did you have any pets growing up? That's the first page. Second page, that's slightly over, so I'm going to take this, or I might just take this little bit and paste it in there. Okay, so this question's actually gone on for 3 pages. So if you've got a very oversharing parent, you might need to do that a little bit. But basically most of it should just be copy question, paste it, and then copy their answer and paste it. Okay, so for the quote page, again, I'm going to duplicate it, just drag it up here so we've got a copy of it, and I can come back to it. I've pulled out one quote for Mum's book. I might probably have more if I was doing the whole thing. Again, click it, copy paste. If it's not quite in the middle, because it depends how long your quote is, you can drag it down. See, I'm kind of dragging it all over, and Canva will tell you when it's in the middle of the page, when you see that cross. So that's really handy to know. Okay, so you would just keep doing that for all your chapters. When you came back to, do your second chapter, let's say I put all that growing up chapter in, that's all done, and then I've got this quote, I might drag it up here halfway through. And then I want to create chapter 2, so I'm going to go to this chapter name template page and duplicate, drag it down to the end of chapter 1, let's say it's here. Make sure that all the chapter page divider pages say chapter 1, so make sure you change that now to chapter 2. And my chapter 2, I don't have it in there, but let's say it's work, something like that. Okay, and then I will go through and copy and paste, duplicate the question and answer page and copy and paste it. So next bit I'm going to show you is photos. So if you've scanned in some photos, some old photos, or maybe you had them digitized already. I gave you that link for that app that's really great to scan in old photos. I highly recommend that. Hopefully you've got those. So I've got some layout pages here. I would again recommend duplicating a couple, and you can always delete them later. So I might want a few of each. So when it comes to uploading them, so this is where you need to go to upload. I don't have any in there, so it's just like a normal uploader. Just click upload files. Mine is saved on my desktop, and I'm gonna just choose them all and open. Hold on, choose them all, open. So it's just importing them now. Okay, so let's say for this page I want a single, so this little blue bar will show you when it's finished. It might just take a minute because we've got quite a few photos. So these little cloud things, they're just placeholders. So basically what Canva lets you do is drag your photo into this placeholder. If you accidentally move this, that's okay. You can again just press back, or you can, for this one it's fairly easy, just drag it back to those lines. If you accidentally moved one of the, that's all four. This, for example, I would just click back, or just, hopefully you've duplicated some of the layout, so you can just delete that and start again. Okay, we've got some photos uploaded, so I'm going to show you very quickly. So I want this one of mum and dad, their wedding. So you just, so if you just click it, it'll automatically put it on the page, but it won't put it in this frame. So I'm going to delete that, and instead of just clicking, I'm going to click, hold and drag it, and it puts it into the frame. But Dad's head's a bit cut off, which is not ideal. So I'm going to double click this. Being a bit funny. There we go. Sorry, I'll do that again. Double click and it'll show me the whole photo. And if you just drag it down, you can drag it to where you want. Click out of that, and then it's where I want it. So with the other layouts, I'm going to move me over here. Let's say this one, I want like 4 kind of square ones. Some are going to work better than others. So like these are great for like Polaroids. So I'm going to click and drag it in, and I'm going to do this one too. I'm going to show you doing it wrong. So I'm going to drag this one. Oh, it's being a bit funny now. It's controllers over it. Okay, I'm going to actually I'm going to do this. So you can see it wants to put it all over the whole thing, and I don't want that. So you can just click the delete button. If you accidentally put the wrong, you get it in the frame, but that doesn't go there, I don't want that. Click delete, and it'll ask you if you want to delete the image or the frame. So delete the image, because if you delete the frame, it won't keep that layout. So you just keep going through, putting the photos where you want them. I'm going to do this one too. Okay, oops, didn't work. So you've got to kind of wait for it to pick it up in that frame. And yeah, that's basically the photo. So choose a layout that you think might work. That would be a good one for like a long one, because it's like a long dinner table. Again, double click and then drag it down so it's in the right position. Okay, now let's just imagine that this was a finished KeepBook, and I had all my pages ready. So I've got the cover, it's flowing into this. I've got my chapters. I'm happy with the colors and everything. We're ready to print it. So up here, this is printing through Canva's own printing service, which is pretty good. I was pretty happy with the quality. So you just click print photo books. So size, you can choose small, medium or large. This one here is, that's a medium. So that's 8 inches by 8 inches. You can choose whatever size you want. Hardcover or soft cover. I think that changes the price slightly. I got a hardcover one. Gloss or soft touch. I think I chose soft touch. And then choose how many you want. So it doesn't give you a discount for multiple books, but you know, you just choose how many. So it's saying you can have from 20 to 98 pages, which should be enough for, you know, even if you had 10 chapters, that's 9 pages per chapter. So I think that's why I recommend 5 chapters per book, and then you can have plenty of questions in there. And then I'd go continue. No issues detected. So it'll tell you if, like the most common issue would be one of your photos is low res, which is expected with old photos. So you might just have to be okay with that. But if there was some issue, like you'd gone outside the margin, or there wasn't enough pages, sometimes it needs an even amount of pages. And if that happens, you just need to, so like if I, let's see if this happens, if I delete this page, okay, so, oh, it's saying it's been deleted. It may say you need to, you need an even amount of pages. So what you just do is add page, and just have a blank page at the back, which won't really affect how it looks. You can do a final check, so download your PDF. And it's just going to download that, and you can have a quick look, make sure it all looks fine. It'll just be in your downloads. Mine's not going to be right because I haven't actually finished it. This still has all the covers and everything. So yeah, obviously what you would do when you finish is just delete all the template pages that you didn't need. So you just go through delete, 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 etc. And then, okay, it wants me to review it again. Okay, so yeah, you just do that, continue, add to cart, and then print it. So the book that I ordered took about a week to arrive, which is not too bad. I'm in Australia, so it would depend where you are. And as I said, it was great quality, so I was really happy with it. So the other template is your digital template. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because it's much the same, but I'll show you the how to save it. So let's just go to the digital template. It'll ask me to use template for a new design. So you can see this one's more rectangular layout. And the way Canva actually lays it out is slightly different. So if you don't like this layout, you can, and you want to see all the pages, you can go to grid view, and that's how you can kind of move pages around, etc. Like that is much easier. But to edit it, you'll need to double click into it and edit it this way. So it's exactly the same as the print version to edit, all the same controls. The only difference is you'll probably be able to fit more on these pages because they're longer, so you might not have as many kind of overflow pages. Some of the photo layouts are slightly different because again they're longer, and yeah, the main difference is saving it. So as I said, you can't print a book from this because it's a digital template. So you want to save it as a PDF and share it that way. So you actually click on share, not save. Click download. It will ask you what it's suggested. It would be a PDF, which is what we want. The PDF print is going to be a bigger file, so it might be harder to share, but you could try that one as well. If it's just on an iPad or a computer to view it, or a phone, PDF standard is fine. You want all pages, and then you just click download, and it's going to download it onto your computer. So that is basically how you use Canva to create your KeepBook. There are lots of videos and troubleshooting things on Canva, so they may be able to help you. If you really get stuck, I've got an email address there, so I will try and help you, but hopefully I've designed it that, I'm terrible at design, and I was able to do this, so I really believe you can as well. So happy designing, and enjoy.